We asked Turkey to change the constitutional changes. If they are implemented unchanged, then the negotiations have to be ended.
The EPP Group's Renate Sommer on the European Parliament's review of the latest progress report on Turkey's bid to join the European Union. In a resolution approved by the Foreign Affairs Committee this week, Parliament calls for suspension of accession talks if Turkey follows through with constitutional changes. Those changes, approved in a highly disputed referendum, will shift power to President Recep Erdogan, a move criticized as giving him autocratic rule. Sommer is shadow rapporteur and is on the delegation to the EU-Turkey Joint Parliamentary Committee.
I'm afraid this EU-Turkey Parliamentary Committee will be gone when the accession negotiations have been ended, because it's no longer necessary. We have those committees with candidate countries.
The committee vote this week follows an EPP Commission survey in 9 European countries published last month, in which more than 3/4 of respondents do not want Turkey to join the bloc.
The result was no surprise to me, because it's well known since years that the Europeans more and more share the opinion that Turkey cannot join the EU, because our citizens are closely following what's happening inside Turkey.
The European Commission report notes progress in some areas, but expresses grave concern over the detention and arrests of Turkish opposition party members of parliament. Since an attempted coup last year, thousands of people have been fired from their jobs and thousands arrested under a state of emergency. The Parliament review of the Commission's progress report condemns those actions. It calls on the Turkish government to lift the state of emergency immediately and calls for an end to accession talks if Turkey reinstates the death penalty.
We don't need to make Turkey a member of the EU to move on in our trade relations. We have the customs union. This works pretty well. But we want to show Turkey, and this is our aim in our resolution as well, that even the customs union is not low-hanging fruit.
EU visa liberalization for Turkish citizens, part of an agreement to control the wave of migration to the EU, remains elusive. The Commission report says Turkey must still satisfy a number of requirements, including judicial cooperation, anti-corruption measures, and data protection. The Parliament resolution also calls for suspension of all pre-accession funding if Turkey no longer sufficiently complies to the Copenhagen criteria. Those are the rules that help to define whether a country is eligible to join. If that is the case, Parliament would like to shift that funding to Turkish civil society and people-to-people exchange, like Erasmus+. Find out more about the activities of the largest political force in Parliament by checking eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.